In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 24, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas State versus Iowa State. It's a battle of ranked foes from the Big 12 on the parquet floor as a pair of teams square off in the Hawkeye State. The number 5 Kansas State Wildcats are on the road as they make the trip to face the number 12 Iowa State Cyclones Tuesday night. Kansas State knocked off a reeling Texas Tech team 68-58 at home Saturday in their previous game, covering the line as a 3.5-point favorite. Iowa State was edged 61-59 by Oklahoma State on the road Saturday, failing to cover as a 1-point underdog in the contest. In the all-time series between the teams, the Wildcats own a 107-58 advantage, though it was Iowa State earning a 74-73 road win in the most recent matchup on February 26, 2022. Kansas State is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall and 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 road games. Iowa State is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall and 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games following an against the spread loss, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 home games. The 5th-ranked Kansas State Wildcats and the number 12-ranked Iowa State Cyclones will face off on Tuesday night in Ames for a Big 12 conference game. Kansas State is 17-2 on the season and are 1 week removed from their massive victory against their rival Kansas. That win opened the eyes of many people around the college basketball community and has cemented the Wildcats into the national championship contender conversation. Kansas State has proven they can win games on the road after beating both Texas and Baylor away from home. Kansas State has been near perfect this season, but I expect them to regress in this game because of Iowa State's elite defense. Iowa State is one of the best teams in the country, like Kansas State, and have proved it with big wins against Baylor, TCU, and Texas this season. They play extremely slow and win games by turning their opponent over at a high clip. They will turn over Kansas State at a high rate in this game, as Iowa State is ranked number 1 in defensive turnover parentage, while Iowa State is ranked number 226 offensively according to Ken Palm. The Wildcats will struggle to score the basketball here, as Iowa State will control the pace of the game and guarding well in the half-court. They are tremendous at guarding the ball in the half-court, only giving up 59 points per game. Kansas State is the real deal this season, but my favorite play of the game is Iowa State to cover the 5 points. So the Iowa State Cyclones to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Kansas State has seen the over post an 11-8 mark in their 19 games on the season entering this game. The Wildcats are 33rd in offensive efficiency, 33rd in defensive efficiency, 73rd in effective field goal percentage, 64th in offensive rebounding percentage, and 86th in 2-point shooting this season. Kansas State is slightly above average in pace, as they are 89th in adjusted tempo with 69.1 possessions a night. Iowa State has seen the under hit in 12 of their 18 games on the season. The Cyclones are 7th in defensive efficiency, lead the nation in turnover percentage, 4th in steal percentage, and 70th in effective field goal percentage this season. Iowa State is a slower than average team in tempo, as they are 307th according to Ken Palm with 64.7 possessions a night. This game is a defensive struggle and winds up falling short of the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kentucky versus Vanderbilt. A pair of teams from the Southeastern Conference take the floor in the Music City looking to earn a conference victory. The Kentucky Wildcats are on the road as they make the trip to face the Vanderbilt Commodores Tuesday night. Kentucky took down Texas Aggies 76-67 at home Saturday in their previous contest, covering the line as a 5-point favorite. Vanderbilt upset Georgia 85-82 on the road Saturday, winning outright as a 4-point favorite. In the all-time series between the teams, the Wildcats own a 114 14-37 advantage and have won the last 13 meetings. That includes a 77-71 win in the quarterfinals of the Southeastern Conference Tournament at the Amalie Arena in Tampa in the most recent meeting on March 11, 2022. Both teams coming off victories in their last game, but that's where the similarities end for the most part. Kentucky is the better offensive team, and they have the reigning Wooden Award winner in Tshiebwe dominating the low block. We saw how impactful he can be in the win over Georgia last week when he piled up 37 points and ripped down 24 rebounds as Kentucky came from behind in that one. Vanderbilt is a decent team, but they are slightly below average on the defensive end of the floor. They also struggle to shoot the ball with consistency this season, and that proves to be their undoing. The Wildcats are a shaky 3-2 over their last 5 games, but to be fair, they've faced some stiff competition in that time. Kentucky has 68 or more points in 3 of their last 4 games, and if they can finish around that total here, I think they'll be fine on a cover. As for Vanderbilt, they've been all over the place lately during this 2-3 run. Kentucky has dominated the series in recent years, and this one is no different. The Wildcats earned the victory here to make it 14 straight wins in the series. So the Kentucky Wildcats to win and over the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Vanderbilt has had trouble shooting effectively this season, and they have gone under in 5 of their past 6 contests. Kentucky's strong defense has limited their opponents to 67, 71, and 56 points in their last 3 contests. Kentucky and Vanderbilt rank 193rd and 176th in pace of play this season respectively. Look for Vanderbilt to try to slow the game down to remain competitive against an improving Kentucky team. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. North Carolina versus Syracuse. 2 prominent schools in the Atlantic Coast Conference square off on Tuesday when the Syracuse Orange host the North Carolina Tar Heels at the Carrier Dome. Syracuse is 6th in the Atlantic Coast Conference and have won 3 of their past 4 contests. North Carolina is currently 5th in the conference and has won 5 of their last 6 games. Since the spread is so close, I feel confident in taking the money line with Syracuse. The Orange are playing at home where they have a 9-3 record, while North Carolina has a 1-4 record on the road. Syracuse has better shooting percentages on offense along with better numbers on defense as well. Aside from their matchup against Virginia, North Carolina has not played as tough of an opponent as Syracuse in quite some time. Syracuse also takes care of the ball better in a competition where every possession down the stretch will matter. The Tar Heels are 1-6-1 against the spread in their last 8 versus a team with a winning home record, and the Orange are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 overall. I get why North Carolina's favored, as the Orange haven't been a world beater, but they've been a lot more consistent covering the number than North Carolina has been, as North Carolina's only beaten Louisville in their last 3 true conference road games. Syracuse matches up well and schematically can make things difficult for the Tar Heels, and all in all, I expect this one to come down to the wire, so the Syracuse Orange to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These are 2 teams that heavily rely on their offense to win games with suspect defenses. Both teams average 75+ points per game, and the defenses give up over 142 points combined on average. Syracuse has scored 78+ points in their last 4 games in a row, while North Carolina has scored 80+ points in 4 of their last 6 contests. Bacot is a nightmare to match up against on offense, and I believe North Carolina will use that weapon to their advantage. On the other side, Syracuse has shown us that they can put up 90+ points. The Orange have hit the over in 11 of their last 12 games, and North Carolina has hit the over in 7 of their last 10 versus a team with a winning record. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.